Import statements. A source file imports exactly the top-level modules that it needs, nothing more and nothing less. If a source file uses definitions from both UIKit and Foundation, it imports both explicitly. It does not rely on the fact that some frameworks just transitively import others as an implementation detail. Imports of whole modules are preferred to imports of individual declarations of submodules. There are a number of reasons to avoid importing individual members. There is no automated tooling to resolve organized imports. Existing automating tools such as Xcode's migrator are less likely to work well on code that imports individual members because they are considered corner case. Prevailing style in Swift, based on official examples and community code, is to import entire modules. Import of individual declarations are permitted when importing the whole module would otherwise pollute the global namespace with top-level definitions such as C interfaces. Use your best judgment in these situations. Imports of submodules are permitted if the submodule exports functionality that is not available when importing the top-level module. For example, UIKit UIJS recognizes subclass must be imported explicitly to expose these methods. To allow client code to subclass UIJS recognize those are not visible by importing UIKit alone. Import statements are not line wrapped. Import statements are the first non-comment tokens in a source file. They are grouped in the following fashion with imports, and each group are lexicographically and with exactly one blank on line between each one module, submodule imports not on the test. Individual declaration imports class enum func struct var modules imports with at testable only present in test sources. Import code location, import mystyle, import module, import spreadkit, import UIKit, import func.darwin.c.s8 at testable, import my module under test. Type variable and function declarations. In general, most source files contain only one top-level style, especially when the type declaration is large. Exceptions are allowed when it makes sense to include multiple related types in a single file. For example, class and its delegate protocol may be defined in the same file. Type and its small related helper types might be defined in the same file. This can be useful when using file private to restrict certain functionality of the type and/or this happens only that file and not the rest of the module. The order of types, variables and functions in a source file. The order of the members of those types can have a great effect on readability. However, there is no single correct recipe for how to do it. Different files and different types may order their contents in different ways. What is important is that each file and type uses some logical order, which its maintainer could explain if asked. For example, new methods are not just habitually added to the end of the type, as that would yield chronological by date added, or which is not logical ordering. When deciding on the logical order of members, it can be helpful for readers and future writers, including yourself, to use // commas to provide descriptions for that grouping. These commas are also interpreted by Xcode and provide bookmarks in the source window's navigation bar. Likewise, // mark dash written with a hyphen before the description causes the Xcode to insert the divider for the menu item. For example, overload the declarations.